You ever wake up in the morning with a smile on your face because you already know it's going to be a good day? The sun is shining and there's a really nice breeze on your skin. And you have the whole day ahead of you and you can pretty much do whatever you want. But the first thing you do is you gotta water your plants.
That's how you feel when you wake up in Stardew Valley. You have a lot of stuff to get done. There's so much you haven't accomplished. You got this small farm and it needs a lot of love. There's rocks and trees and grass overgrowing the whole area. You gotta clean it all up. There's a cave with slimes and bats. You gotta mine it to the bottom and get all those minerals. There's ponds and streams, an entire ocean to fish. There's a town of people that don't know you very well, and because they don't know you, they don't like you. So you gotta make this effort to get to know them. I mean, they really don't like you. I went to this dance and no one would dance with me. No one. Not even you? Come on. I mean, it can kind of feel overwhelming, but if you take it day by day and you just focus on one task at a time, it's pretty amazing how much you can accomplish.
You start out with a pretty simple watering can, and it takes some time to water all your crops. But once you get into the swing of things, you can get all your farming work done by about 10 a.m. That gives you the rest of the day to explore the town and do whatever.
There are a lot of options in Stardew Valley. You can take on tasks from people in the town. There's a town store you can go to get new seeds and try out different types of farming. People will ask for things like fish or a type of fruit or vegetable. You gotta collect it in a certain amount of time and deliver it. You can investigate the forest and forage for items. You can spend a lot of your time just walking, exploring the land, and figuring out what you want to do. I spent most of my time in the caves. At first, it's pretty rough. There's a lot of little things in the mines that can come after you, and using the pickaxe on the rocks takes a lot of your energy. But if you can make it down 5 levels, it opens up an elevator. That way, the next time you visit the mines, you can take an elevator to a lower floor. As long as you go down 5 levels, you're slowly getting better, further and further down the mine. You get better loot, and you start getting equipment like boots and swords, and the further you go, you can find really high-end stuff like diamonds and items that you don't even know what they are. You have to take them to a blacksmith to get them opened up, or to a museum so you can learn more about them. Every day I was in the mines, I was progressing, but you progress in every way in Stardew Valley, even when you're focusing on one thing, like getting to the bottom of that mine. As you sell your harvests and the things that you find, you make enough money to buy things like a little barn and get some chickens. And then you get to pet them and you get their eggs. A little bit more time and you get to buy a bigger barn, and then you get some cows and then goats and maybe a sheep. You can turn the milk into cheese and the eggs into mayonnaise and the sheep's wool into cloth. You can harvest the crops into jelly and pickles and oil and beer. You get a big farm with sprinklers that water your crops for you, so you can spend even more time doing whatever it is that you want to do. You build a life for yourself.
And that's my favorite part about Stardew Valley. There's really no wrong way to spend your time. Whether you make a massive garden or pursue the townspeople or chip away at the mines, wherever you spend your time is good because you're always progressing.
No matter how many days I spent in those mines, I was always taking care of my farm in the morning. I increased my skills and my items, and I kept moving. It's been over a year in the game since I started. I have a big farm, a nice house, and a kitchen, and I finally made it to the bottom of that mine. Now, that spring dance is coming around again, and I'm thinking I might be interested in trying to get someone to dance with me. And that's what makes Stardew Valley so sweet. You'll feel rewarded every day for living the way you want to live. So you can clear out the pathway to investigate more of the woods, or explore the weird sewer tunnel, find out what makes the howling noises when it rains, play an arcade game at the bar, or go on a date. It's up to you.
Day is yours to do with whatever you want, so spend it the way you want to do it. As Joe Dirt would say, life's a garden. Dig it.